3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to Show Me Trucks. In this video, I'm going to show you some of the little side projects that I've been working on the 36, some of the steering and seat belts and different things. So, hope you guys enjoy. It's kind of a short video because I have a big project coming up this week, and I'll show you that. There'll probably be a lot of videos coming out, so exciting. So this is one of those things where while you're in there, you might as well check out everything. So I had noticed this rivet was gone. And this bolt actually runs into your steering box also. There's bolts on the bottom and everything else has had rivets everywhere. So this thing has a bunch of play in it and it's not sitting in the right spots. Get everything lined up and run some new hardware in there with some red Loctite. Let's talk about why these trucks are so expensive. If you're using nicer hardware, which I like the grade 8, especially on anything pretty structural, and Loctite, man, that's 55 bucks right there. So if you're wondering why these trucks add up so quick, man, I got $80 in these big bolts and bushings and all that I had to re-sleeve the leaf, you know, $10 in that oil, $90 in those pans I had to order, $55 for these bolts today, and then 3 days labor. These trucks add up because there's $235 just to redo your old leaf springs. And then 3 days labor, whatever your labor's worth, you know. Let's say you're a real shop, you know, you're, who knows, 400 bucks today, each day. So, you know, you're at $1,500 to clean up some leaf springs on someone's truck. Yay, I mean, I'm excited that they're coming along, but I had to take this off. I actually had to open these all the way up, like I said, to 9/16 because the holes are so wallered out from it being able to move around. So now beefy 9/16 grade 8 bolts are going to be in there. Working on more leaf springs, so passenger front, you know, more of the same. Bushing's gone. And then I busted this sleeve out. This side is split on the end, and it's like stripped out on the corners. Obviously it was getting worn out. I sprayed these seat belts off. These are 67 seat belts, but I'm gonna try to dye these brown to match. So we'll see how this right dark brown looks. Here's those seat belts. So I stripped all the red off, dyed it brown, and it is brown, but it does get a little more red towards the back where it wasn't faded, but that's gonna be behind the seat, so you're not gonna see it anyway. So, and trust me, I get that it's Chevy seat belts and a GMC, but I don't want to grind the Chevy off it unless I just can't find another seat belt at Hershey or something. Because if I could find a crusty old airplane one, I'll just throw that on and save these because I really like 67 seat belts. That worked out, and now it's actually way more pliable now that it's been cleaned and dyed. They were really stiff before. This is your link bar, I'd call it, for your steering to attach both sides. But I did find it interesting. So these have like little cups that sit against ball, for better terms, on your steering. This is a little spring. It looks like a valve spring that sits all the way up in here. And then one cup, your ball shaft goes in there, other cup, then you tighten down this nut. And then I like how there's multiple holes, so once you get that in position, you don't have to back it up far or over tighten it to get your cotter pin in. So that's pretty cool. I haven't really seen that before. I'm gonna wire wheel this down just to clean it up a little bit, and then try to clean up these threads. I want to unthread this shaft, clean all those threads, make sure that everything can move. That way, whenever I do an alignment, it's not a big deal. And then same on this side. Everything looked fine. Taking it off wasn't that bad. So like I said, I gotta wrap up this video. I need to work on some other stuff. I like the one Suburban. I got those shackle pins in. Those new ones are steel instead of brass like the old ones. So I put those in. The back was a little harder. I put some new Zerk grease fittings on there. Those are on there, looking good. They got the little side bushings in there. Everything went okay. They moved fine, so no big deal. I got all my steering set back up. These thread in and out nice, so you can just spin the bar and that will toe in, toe out. Back here, I did the shackle in the back. I had to throw new sleeves in the back. That one was a little harder just because the stupid box is in the way. Those are some of the projects. Excited how the seat belts turned out too. I wanted something simple, but looks okay in the truck. So hope you guys enjoy this video. I know it's kind of short. What's happening is I'm going to get a big 50s farm truck, and I need to do all sorts of moving around. The 67 has to come out. The Suburban has to come in, frame away from the Suburban. The farm truck frame under this one, cut it down. It's gonna be chaos in here. So I wanted to kind of button up a couple things in case I do need to move the 36 out of the garage. I'm gonna try to avoid that, but I want to make sure it's rolling. So I hope you guys like some exciting stuff. I'm probably going to be super exhausted. I'm sure this is going to be one of the busiest weeks I'm going to have in a while. So thanks for watching. Later.